I think we are live streaming on Facebook. We are live streaming on YouTube. Grace.
Okay.
We've got about 9 minutes left.
Test, test, 1, 2, 3.
Test, test. 3, 2, 1. Test from remote call-in.
Remote call-in working.
Check. Huh, I don't hear it on
You're not hearing
this
me?
one. Check, check. Oh, I'm muted.
Ah,
Check.
I hear you now. Okay.
Duh. Okay, we are good to go. And happy Friday for those of you who are out there already. We are looking forward to a fun show today. Get my glove on here so I can have my hand slipping on the digitizer pad. Do you see how I got my new digitizer pad arrangement?
You have it up higher?
I got it propped up higher, and it wants to fall forward on its face. So I need to have some kind of counterbalance. You see what I found?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, a barbell.
You always find something to make it work.
You know what I was using?
Hmm?
I tried using this.
Mm-hmm.
That's not so good. It's going to slip away.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want that Wacom tablet. Wacom? Wacom. Which is it, Grace?
I don't know.
I think you pronounce it both ways. Mm-mm. That's good. Oh, by the way, these are really good.
Uh-huh.
They actually use real leather pieces.
Oh, cool. Pulp.
Would be like a can of frozen
Yeah.
lemonade.
Yeah. Right.
It's pretty strong.
How come I can't hear you on the headset? I'm not in the wrong position. You might be.
Well, I guess it wasn't next
Oh.
to the microphone, but you can hear me this way. Oh, I see. You have the headphones on.
Can you hear me?
Well, but yeah,
Okay.
it's perfect. I mean, I should say close to perfect.
Hey, did you hear about the bridge duffer that was polishing a lamp?
The bridge
Duffer.
Duffer.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a golf duffer, so bridge duffer.
Yeah,
Was polishing a lamp.
Yeah, he was polishing a lamp.
Not a buffer, but a duffer.
A duffer.
Okay.
And poof, out popped a genie. And he said, I will grant you one wish.
Yeah.
The duffer unfolded a map of the world and said, let all of these countries live in peace and harmony. You gotta be kidding, said the genie. I'm only one genie. The duffer thought for a moment and then he suggested, okay, then make me a winning bridge player.
Oh, gosh.
Let me see that map again.
You know what that sounds like, of course. It was an adaptation. Good joke, always adapted from another.
Thank you.
This was the one. Yes, you're welcome. This is the one about, I think that was with the pearly gates or something. Anyway, it was with the deed. I think it was God or Jesus or something like that. And it was, the person who wanted to have the wish granted and said, okay, what is it you want? I said, well, I'd like to have a 4-lane freeway to Hawaii from Los Angeles as well. That's not practical. There must be something else. And he said, I have a hard time understanding my wife. Why don't you just have it so I can understand my wife? Let's start that bridge.
Right. There was another punchline in that. You said it was either God or Jesus. I was going to say same thing.
For some people, it depends on your religion.
True.
So, our lesson today, we have one question coming in, and you're going to sneak one in also that we'll have some fun with.
We do have a last minute question comment. Do you have the first one available for me?
I thought it was... I'm just going to come over there. We got a minute left.
It's right there. I found it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Got that. Oh, oops. Yeah. Okay.
Shift C. Oh, it goes over there. Would you rather on the screen?
I'd rather you just show me where you're going to be.
And they're all right.
Right here?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll tell you what I was going to do. I had it on the screen.
Okay,
No, you don't see what I'm doing. This is the display screen, and this is the editing screen. So just we can't put the. Oh, it is time. Doggone it, man! We got to get rolling here.
I know.
Greetings, everybody. I hope we have some people here today.
Hello. Who's with us? We're talking about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hello and welcome to Fabulous Friday. I hope you all miss me. I know you don't miss Michael because he's here with you. And here's Michael.
Hello there, everybody. Hello, Grace. Good to have you back with us in River City here in Petaluma, California. Well, it looks like we're in San Francisco, doesn't it? We're at the Golden Gate Bridge and looking over. What is that location, Grace?
Oh, you're
Is that Fort
testing
Baker?
me.
Fort? Something or another. One of the forts, anyway. So we're going to go to our fortresses today. I hope you're having a fun Friday, and we're having a great day here, and we look forward to having some hands of the week and some questions of the day.
Hello, Mary. Welcome.
Grace, I don't hear you. Are you sure you're on the microphone?
I guess I had my mouthpiece
Come on here.
down.
Don't be bashful. Speak to us.
Hello, Mary. Welcome. All the way from Ireland.
Hey, Mary. Quite contrary. Good to have you here.
All righty.
Grace, you're on.
I am on. Oh, you want me
Grace.
to introduce you again?
No, but I thought you had the question.
Oh, you want me to just bam, start off with the question?
Well,
Let's get this party
you want me to do a
started?
little chitty chat first? Okay, we'll
Woo!
kind of have a
Yeah,
good start off.
Okay,
No?
let's
Oh,
do
well,
it. Let's
well,
do
whatever.
it. Okay, so let's get that question rolling.
Okay, we have the hands of the week and we have the questions. Yeah, so here we go.
All
Question
righty.
time.
And this question's coming from Molly. She says,
An opening seat
an opening seat.
with 5 of a major.
Yeah, I don't have the right screen.
And
for
a
some reason.
6-card minor. Okay, so 5 of a major and a 6-card minor. Got it. So much. So there's the 11 of your 13 cards. Not too many left, are there? I have an opening count. Okay, so you've got, I'm guessing, just 12 to 14. Just barely an opening count. I'm not sure. And you say you opened in the major. All right. With a, unless you have a powerful hand, 16, 17 points or more. I think that sounds cool. We'll talk more about the placement of your honors. And then you went to rebid the minor, and you were going to do it twice. A major, rebid a minor. Excuse me, a major, then bid a minor, and then rebid a minor. Yeah, okay. So when your second suit, when you bid it, you normally have more in the first suit. But sometimes with a clumsy hand, that's the best you do to avoid that reverse, right? We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, you want me to read now because you're blocking what it says.
Okay, sure. I will go small head rather than big head.
Duck.
Shoo.
Speaking
Okay.
of heads, where's you lost your head, your hat.
I do. I'll have to go get it. Won't
I was roundly criticized. When is this something sometimes be the right path, sometimes the wrong path? If so, when? Is that where you're...
Yeah, that sounds good. So you're, oh gosh, Molly, they're tough on you, aren't they? So yeah, it depends, I suppose, isn't it? So let's go ahead and start by decomposing this a little bit of time. Yes, Grace.
That's just going to be your it depends bell.
Okay, the it depends bell. Yes, all right. Okay, all right. In other words,
NAYBE. Let's go with maybe.
Oh, that'll
Yeah.
work too.
yeah. So yeah, there's a couple things too. Yeah, we have spoke about it before, but it will come up again. We might even see something close to it today. Don't you know? So where to start? Well, I guess I was doing just a little bit of research. You know, I've got my CIA people, and I'm not talking about the counts inference analysis. I'm talking about the dark hats there. And I see that you've played, I think, in an American Contract Bridge League national tournament in Honolulu. Aloha. And you were there in the 2006 bulletin. I was at that national myself, by the way. I wished I didn't get a chance to meet you then. You were playing with your husband, Walter. I think you guys play golf too, don't you? Yeah, okay. And you had a 66% game. Woo-hoo! Probably better than I had that day. But congratulations on that. So I think you had mentioned that in this situation is that, you know, sometimes you get people that you play with that have different ideas on how you should bid. When you say you were roundly, what was the words? Roundly criticized. Well, I hope that your partner and your opponents, when you say roundly, I don't know if that, I mean, everybody at the table said you bid that wrong, but you know, sometimes the ecosystem you're in has different ideas in terms of what's the right thing to do. So I just kind of go back to this for just a second and just say, you appreciate the advice for what it's meant, but sometimes it's not always the best advice. So you just nod your head and say thank you for that. If you really want to get into it, that's okay too. But I think it's important to be aware of, you know, what works more than 50% of the time at bridge, and that's kind of what we're here for today. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more. I'm just going to get a small screen for me there. There we go. Nope, but not that one. Maybe will this one do it? Not going to do it either. I think we have to have this screen, and yeah, I'll just put myself on the other side so we can see a little bit more of it. There we go. So I noticed there's some golf courses there that are in the Honolulu area, I think up by Diamond Head, I'm not mistaken. And one of them is called the WAI apostrophe ALAE. And do you know how to pronounce that, Grace?
I do not.
The first part is Y.
Waiili? No.
LAE is lie.
Ah.
Why a lie? So I don't know if you were playing with some people at the country club there, but why a lie? And you know, in English, yeah, why are you lying about this? So I wouldn't agree with your well-meaning friends is that you should be bidding the minor and then come with the major later if you have to go at the next level. Now, if it happens to be in clubs, and then you have 5 spades, yeah, you're not going to be reversing, because if your partner bids a diamond or a heart, then you can bid that 1 spade at that level. But let's say it happens to be 6 clubs and 5 hearts and a singleton or void and spade. Your partner is likely to bid that suit, or at least the opponents do. But now you've got a clumsy hand where you don't have the spade suit. So if it's a black hand and you've got 6 clubs, 5 spades, go ahead and do it at the 1 level. It happens to be where you've got the red hand where it's diamonds and hearts, or clubs and hearts, the rounded suits. Then you're probably going to want to start with the 5-card suit first and then rebid the 6-card suit a second time, unless you have a big hand. And the it depends is where, Grace, it depends?
Maybe.
The it depends is when, if you have all of your honors are working, let's say that you've got 14 points. An ace king in one, that's 7, and an ace king in another, that's 14 points. Well, you've got all primary honors, and that is huge. So when you have that type of a situation, yeah, I would definitely say you could go ahead and think about reversing, because you've got 14 high card points with another 3 distribution points. Everything is working beautifully. But if you've got some stray honors and a side suit, or some quackers, queens and jacks, then I would say be a little bit more careful. So I hope that helps answer the question. That was a great question, Molly. And so your friends are well-meaning. If they criticize you, roundly criticize you, then now I guess you thank them. And if that's the way they want to play it at the Why a Lie country club, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm sure it's a great country club. But sometimes people give well-meaning advice that isn't necessarily sound. Okay, great. Yes.
Okay, that was a good one. We've got a nice comment
Okay.
question coming in from Bernice here. She says, and I'll just say this straight out.
Straight out.
How the hell do you play this game?
That's it? Just how in the hell do you play this game?
She said, no black and white answers. Sometimes I think those who bid and play by the seat of their pants are the better players. Just saying.
Oh, Bernice, we love you. I will
For
say,
no Trump.
Yeah, 4 no Trump. One and out, 4 no Trump. 6 no Trump, even better for Bernice. I will say that, yeah, there are times when there is a fair amount of, let me think about how to say this. L equals OP. How about that one?
L equals
OP.
P.
L luck equals opportunity and
preparation.
That's right.
When luck and opportunity, preparation.
Yeah. Okay. So, there is sometimes, people get lucky. Say, well, in bridge, there is some luck of the cards, what's been dealt to you. In duplicate, there's no luck. No, there's still luck there. And we're going to see a hand or two of that today, where sometimes the opponents, I don't think they bid as well as they should, but they get a good result because it makes different leads by the robots. So we will get to that. So we have a full 12 hands. So I'm going to go ahead,
All right.
if we're ready, and let's get into the thick of it.
Let's get this party started.
Okay. So deep finesse menu, and I think this one, come on, don't be calm. There we go. Okay, first hand. And I think first hand always north is the dealer. So let's take a look at the north hand. And my digitized pen should be around here somewhere. And is it working?
Uh-oh. You got all that
Yeah,
new
it is
setup
working
there?
today, man. It
Yay.
is flying high. So,
Yeah.
okay, the north hand, let's see what we've got here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a singleton. Do you want to open that hand? This is the robot. Do you think the robots can open that hand with 10 points? That's Queen, Jack, 9. I'll give myself 1 point when I've got a singleton, and this is everything's working. I like the 10 of hearts. I like the 10 of spades, and the robot says pass. And I think most people are going to do. If you're playing 1 point less the precision players, they open 11. I'm going to give myself 10 plus 1 points with this hand, but yeah, that's fine. Pass. Okay, to the east, the robot over there is got a 6, 4, 2, 1. Boy, that's a shapely hand, isn't it? But not many points. 1 ace, 1 king, and the robot says pass. Over to moi in the south hand. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I have something here? Hand 1. Yes, this is right. This is... Oh, yeah, my hand. I've got a 6-4-2-1 myself, don't I? So I've got 7 high plus 6 long, another 2 distribution, and another 5 points in diamonds. So, yep, 9 plus 5, 14. Going to open 1 spade. Okay, over to Westy. Westy has got a... Man, everybody's looks like they got a 6-4-2-1, doesn't it? This is kind of interesting. So Ace Jack 9 8 6 times. That's 5 plus 2. That's about 7, I guess. And Queen 10 4 times. I like that 10 there. There's another 2. Singleton King. I don't know. At least the opponents didn't bid it. I'm going to knock off 1 point rather than 3. I'm going to give myself 2 for that. And the Jack Doubleton in righties spade suit. No points. Even if it's a Queen Doubleton, don't do it. Not with a 5-card major anyway, what I've shown. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What do you think they did? They did go 2 hearts. Nobody's vulnerable first board. Hey. So robots don't use what board number it is. But okay, so anyway, after I bid 1 spade, and I'm in 3rd seat, so I might be a little light. What does my partner think about this? After you've heard that, what would you care to do with this hand? You've got that 4-4-4-1. All of a sudden, I hope you reevaluate your hand. Elastic hand evaluation. So now your points have changed. You've got that 10 points plus the singleton and an extra trump. So you're pretty much say, I want to go for game, right? I mean, look at it this way. How many primary honors do you have? You've got 1.5 in hearts, nothing in clubs. You've got like a king-queen equivalent there with a singleton and extra trump. And yeah, the queen 10 hearts or spades is really good. So, man, this is like almost the World's Fair for you here. You got a really great hand. So they do 3 hearts. Q bid to show support and saying, partner, if you're weak, if you're one of these guys that opens with 9, 10 points in 3rd seat, I want to talk to you about that. But I want to show you that I have interest in game unless you were fooling me and didn't really have an opener. And then over in the east, let's see, they've heard the heart bid, but they've only got a doubleton, nothing. And I say, well, okay, I can evaluate my hand. I didn't quite have enough losing trick count to initially count my hand for losers, but now I can. So I've got in diamonds, 2 losers. In clubs, 2 losers. In hearts, I've got no room here, Grace.
Uh-oh. You're running out of space.
There we go. I'm going to do some erasure
Sounds
there.
like home.
1. Oh, that was too close. Ouch. 1 there. And in spades, I don't have any losers. Yeah, normally the 3rd one, but my partner's showing support, showing 3 or 4 cards in the suit. So I'm not going to count any there. So with 5 losers, heck yes, I'm going to go to game. So I go 4 spades happily. And let's see if we live happily ever after. So, okay, it's over to the west to lead. And what do you think we should lead here, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, your partner didn't show much life, did they? Do you want to lead an unprotected ace, a singleton king from queen 10, or just play a jack? I don't like leading from jack doubleton. And especially in the trump, because, you know, maybe it's a split ace-queen, and they might guess it wrong. If I lead the jack, you know, then they know exactly how to play it from the declare. So I hope the robot hasn't been programmed to play a spade in this situation. Not with a jack doubleton. Okay, so they lead the singleton king. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, look at this. Over in east, they say, I just want to go ahead and take that card right away. Because I do believe if I've got 6... and there's 4 in the dummy, I think my partner's saying, you know, why would they play a king unless it's they're out? Because I didn't show much points, but I did have that. So I want to give them a rough. Yeah, okay. So take the ace and come back with a club. And oh, let's take a look at north-south now. What are we going to do on this hand? Come on, north-south. North-south. Somewhere here is a north-south button. I'd swear there is. There it is. Okay. So, all right, so, yeah, you've got the first 2 tricks, and not much I could do about that. Queen Jack were not that helpful. Queen Jack 4th in clubs, but hey, the night is young, and we are beautiful, right, Grace?
Always.
So, okay, so you've roughed in, And they don't play suit preference or suit direction leads there. So the 7, I guess, doesn't mean anything per se, I don't think. So, all right. So do you want to cast your ace of hearts now? They're over in West. What is your thinking here, looking at the dummy? Well, you can see you got the king, queen, 10 behind you. You've got 6, and there is 4. That's 10. Maybe your partner is going to ruff. I don't know. Let's see. They're going to play ace of hearts. They do. Yes. And I had the singleton. So it was 6, 4, 2, 1. I was the singleton in this case here. So, okay. So back to the north-south. And you've got 3 tricks, man. We better start playing the game here. So they play another heart. And I don't even go up with the king, queen. I think that, I can rough in if I need to, but I'm saying, no, I'll see if that, they underled, and they did. So didn't really matter too much because we should be able to clear these all out. Okay. We had 9 tricks, so they're either 3-3, 2-1, or 4-0. We hope not. And we have got them all out and just having some fun with the suits. And we've got a couple diamond losers, but there's a ruff. Can pitch or rough in, either way. So we've got our 10 tricks, and I don't know if there's a lot more to talk about that. We were fortunate we had, first off, a couple of good things just to kind of highlight the features of this hand. 6 and 4, and they were 2 and 1, which is most of the time. And I show all 4 hands. And what else? The heart bidder. And we had the king, queen behind us, so partner, that was a good cubid, 3 hearts, especially with a singleton in the side suit. And not a lot else. I guess that, yep, they did not give us a chance to do anything in the clubs because they got the rough first. Playing the king turned out to be good and smart of West to overtake it. And so, good playing, good defense by them. So, okay, we made our game. And this is a match point game, by the way. And I somewhere have the results of each board. I may pull that up in a little bit, but if we're ready, let's go ahead on to hand number 2. So, Bernice, I don't think that there was a lot of guessing and luck on that. I think that it was just solid bidding all the way around, and I hope you feel the same. But on some of these other hands, yeah, it gets a little bit more dicey, so stay tuned. Okay, hand number 2. Dos. Okay, and by the way, we did get first place on this tournament here. I played this on Wednesday. I thought I'm going to get a game in, and so, yeah, I think we had about 26, 28 tables there, so fair amount of people. And one board wasn't so hot. Yes, I will reveal. But the others were good boards. So on that one, number 1, I should go back for a second and say we got 2 imps international match points on that. So a little bit of a positive there, but we just go onward and upward. Some of the people obviously didn't bid game. Too bad. Okay, so hand number 2, and this will be, East will be the dealer. And wow, look at that spades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 3, 2, 1. Sounds like a countdown, does 7, 3, 2, 1, blast off. So, well, what are we going to do here? Well, we certainly like the honors, don't we? King, queen, 10, 7 times. And north, south are vulnerable always on the second board. And then the outside queen third. I think 3 spades without even blinking an eye. And I hope you would do. Don't bid 2 spades. And I had somebody the other day I played with. They had a 7-card suit, but they only went to 2 of the suit. And I made a double thinking that we were in an extra trick. No, they had a 7-card suit. Bid up to your level and then stop bidding. Don't bid 2 spades and then later on bid 3 spades. No, that is not good bridge. Okay, so moi in the south, and I have a 4 triple 3 flat pancake hand. Ace Jack 9 in righty's spade suit, and hey, I like that. Ace Queen 4 times in diamonds, Queen 3 times in clubs, and King Jack 3 in hearts. So I've got 17 points, but it's a flat pancake hand. Do you think the finesses for me are going to work on the red suits? No, I don't think so. Because if there's any points, it's going to be by my lefty, right? Unless my partner's got some. Now, my partner could have a lot of points, but I don't really have a very good bid here. We might get lucky, Bernice. We might get lucky here, but this does not feel like it to me. 3 no trump. How many entries do you think I'm going to get to my partner's hand to finesse those red cards? So I thought, I am just going to pass for now. This is a good bid. And there was one other thing. Who is vulnerable? East-West. And they went to 3 spades, so I think they've got some pretty good cards in the spade suit over there. So anyway, it was a pass, and it passed out. Will that work out or not? There's no guarantees in this game. So, okay, so it is ours to lead in the south. What do you think we should lead here? I'd like to pass. Let my partner make the lead. And oh, by the way, north, when the auction passed out at 3 spades and you've got 4, 5 points, you should be thinking your partner's got a lot of points, or else why didn't West go to game? Any rate, man, I could just lead a 9 of spades, I suppose. My partner couldn't find a bid. They could borrow 3 points from me in the pass-out seat. Maybe the club is the best lead, away from queen third. That's what I led. And the dummy comes down over in the west, so let's take a look at the southwest. Well, my partner signaled encouragement, at least on the first card. They like to signal attitude. So partner signaled the 9 of clubs, and that was a 6-card suit that I led to. Man. Okay, so declare, what's your plan? Let's go to look at all 4 hands. Why not? So the declare is like, okay, I have no more clubs, and I want to get some of those spades off, I think. So a spade up to the king, and I win it with the ace, and I still have a jack that I'm going to be getting here, aren't I? Because they have the queen left, obviously. If they've got 7, it must be a king-queen, being vulnerable particularly. So, okay, we win that, and I'm looking at the dummy, and I hope there's not a singleton king of diamonds or something like this going on. They did have king-queen of spades, but I'm not sure if there's anything else floating around. They should not have an outside ace. I think I've spoken about the reasons you should not do that at the 3 level in first or second seat. And so I do play the ace of diamonds and render to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Okay, so I've at least knocked out a lot of entries to the dummy and the club suit at this point. Then it goes up with the club up to the king, and it's roughed a spade, getting rid of the spades, and I still have a spade coming. And they went by the rule of 1. Hey, if I have only 1 spade left, they can take it. Michael can take it whenever he wants. So they go with the spade or heart up to the ace, heart back, hoping that the king's going to be onside to the north. No, I have that also. And they're like, hey, Michael, why didn't you bid? You got all these doggone points. So I play another heart, and okay, they follow. They had 3, queen third. Play a top club, and as expected is that they're showing out, playing a spade. I win it. And so they go down 1 trick. So that was 3 spades going down 1. And would you believe they can make it? Would you believe they can make it and get an over trick? Normally the bots play pretty well, but this one they missed getting a couple of tricks. Do you see where that's at? Okay, so it's 3 spades and mine to lead. Well, here's the way it went. They win the ace. See how it says that they can make the contract, and with a plus they can make an over trick? That means they can make 3 spades and even more than that. And how would you do that? You can see all 4 hands. How would you do that? Well, it's not going to happen in the heart suit. It's going to happen in the club suit. How many entries do they have to the dummy? The king of diamonds, maybe. The ace of hearts. So how about playing a little bit differently? How about instead going with a, not a spade, but a club. See all these plus, 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 plus? Play a club. Okay. And rough it. All right. Come back in a, I guess a top spade, knock out the ace. Yeah, I'll bite. Okay. And I don't really have any good play, but I can see that they might be trying to set up the club, so I'm going to get rid of that diamond. So I'm going to play the ace of diamonds and play another diamond. Okay, and they play another club. Uh-oh. They rough it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The king and the queen fell. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, they caught us 2-2. It was a 6-3-2-2, I guess, or whatever. Is that right? Was it 6? Anyway, you can see it this time. When they go back to the heart up to the ace, they're going to make 4 spades. So, yeah, it turned out that the robot didn't see that line of play, and it was, I said 6-3-2-2. It was on clubs, it was a 6-3-3-1. So, yeah, that was it. It just turned out that because we were at tripletons, is that technically the only way I would have had to set the contract would have been to play a diamond. Normally, I guess an ace of diamonds and then another diamond, assuming that they don't have the king of diamonds over here. That instead is more likely to be over there. And when is it right to play against an unprotected ace? Well, when you're making an aggressive lead, and when this person over in this side has made a 2 or 3 level bid, they're less likely to have a king. So, okay, any rate, interesting hand. So let's go to hand number 3. 1, 2, 3. And that would be moi in the south. And let's see what I was dealt. Okay, I have a 4-4-3-2. This is a little flatter hand, isn't it? Kings and queens, no aces. Do you take away 1 point for an ace? You should consider it, but I've got some nice values in diamonds. There's 6 points, are all working together. My clubs are working. There's another 4 and another 5. Huh, that kind of sounds like one no trump country. Or do you take away 1 point because you have an aceless hand? There's no guarantees, but you know, I kind of like it. I like these working honors, so I'm going to bid 1 no trump and hope for the best. Better to do it now, because if I end up having to rebid 1 no trump, if I go like 1 club or 1 diamond, my partner goes 1 heart, and then I bid 1 no trump, I suppose I have less than 15, and I just don't want to do that. So okay, so 1 no trump in the south. Over to the west. 5-4-3-1. So-so cards. They pass. Over to the north. Partner has got 4-3-3 with just an ace and does a pass. Okay, it's going to be 1 no trump passing out. What would you do with this? You're in the last seat here, Mr. Bot. You've got 12 points and a 5-4-3-1 yourself. Do you borrow a king from your partner because you're in the pass-out seat? This being hand 3, north, let's see. Who's vulnerable here? North-south, yeah. So, okay. They bid. Yeah, they bid, and they used what a lot of different conventions to disturb the no trump, not the don't bid, but the Capoletti, Hamilton, Meckwell, a lot of these use 2 diamonds, alertable, to say I have the majors. And I prefer to do that if you have to do it with a 5-4 to have 4 spades and 5 hearts. They kind of reversed it, and the problem here, well, part of it is that ace should be in the clubs or the spade suit, right in the ace of clubs. That's like, it's not the best bid in this situation, but I guess they thought, hey, they didn't want to sell out at 1 no trump, so maybe they thought they weren't going to set 1 no trump, so they said, let's look for a fit with my partner. And I pass, sure. Over to the west. Okay, well, you're going to bid 2 hearts, aren't you? But you're you're not real wild with this because you've got quite a few cards in the minor suits. So it's not really fitting too well. So I'm not real proud of the East over here for making that bid. If you were 5-5-2-1, I'm okay with that. But that Jack 9-8, I'm just not so sure about that. Any rate, so after hearing 2 diamonds, alertable for the majors, what do you think over in East or West? They bid. They didn't say 2 hearts. They said 3 hearts. I don't agree with that bit at all. You know, your partner's got 5 spades or should have 5 spades. And you're thinking they have 5 hearts. Well, they didn't. They had 4. But you've got like all these cards in the club suit. So I guess you're thinking, well, my partner is not going to have any, which is sort of true. But I've got 15 points. It's like, really? You think you're going to have a chance for game? If you guys it'd have to be a very shapely. And I guess they just believed that over in the East hand, it was 5-5, and it wasn't. So that's the problem when you don't have your values of the 5-5 in the majors, or 6-5 or something like that. So, okay, they're in 3 hearts, and let's see how they do with that. Okay, my partner leads a heart. Partner? Gosh, I love you, Robot. I'm not what your name is, Robot, but can we play a game? Can I get your telephone number? Maybe your email?
Okay, that's what you're really doing up late at night.
That's right. So let's take a look at all this. Busted. I found my second love. Not my first love, my second love. But that was nice to lead a trump there, wasn't it? Yeah, they had 4 spades and thought, we're going to go ahead and shorten their roughing power on spades because I've got 4, and if they've got 5, then yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Thank you, North. Excellent. I'm going to remember that line of play. Good. Okay, so they go with the ace of clubs. They're going to, looks like, try a cross-roughing strategy, get rid of their singleton, and by the way, they only had not the best fit there in the heart suit. Okay, so they did play a spade. They're looking to get that roughing in. My partner wins a 10. Do I go up with the king-queen? No, I do not. I know my partner is going to want to do some roughing from that side. Yes, they played another trump. Yes, partner. I like what you're doing here. I concur. Okay, we got another 2 from them. They come with a club and they rough in. Yeah, over in the East, you're kind of like, yeah, your trump's getting worn down pretty quickly, aren't they? So, yeah, they're trying for a cross-rough strategy. Another spade, and that worked okay. You did the best you could. You play your king of hearts. You're desperate now for roughs. So, okay, you play a diamond to your ace, a jack of clubs, and you rough that one also. I'm sorry, no, that's not a rough. Wait, hearts are rough. No, you have no more trump. Okay, that's me. Okay, a diamond, a king of spades. They get in, okay, and we get the last one. So we got 8 tricks. Didn't they bid as though they were going to get 9 tricks? No, they got 8 tricks. We had 5, excuse me, so they're down 1. So going back on the hand is that I hope that in retrospect is that, yes, you can, in the pass-out seat, is borrow a king from your partner, but I guess the shape here, you did take a risk. And being vulnerable versus not... No, I'm sorry, North-South was vulnerable. Maybe, I don't know. But it was a risk, and so how did we do there? We had 3 imps on this board. Am I looking at the right hand? Yes, I am. Okay, so... All right, hand number 4, onward and upward. We got some fun hands coming up. Stay tuned. Okay, hand number 4.
Yeah, we're getting about halfway through, huh?
Yeah, we're moving out, honey. Good jokes, though.
Yes, good jokes.
Okay, so Wes is the dealer on hand number 4, and this is a 5-4-2-2. And definitely has opening values 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in diamonds, another 2 in spades is 11, ace of clubs up to 15. You want to open that one no trump with a 5-4-2-2, semi-balanced hand. What do you think they went with? 1 diamond. I think most people will do that, but some will do one no trump with this hand. Yeah, it's arguably could be a good bid. Over to the north hand. My partner's got 4, 6, 7 points. It's going to be a pass. Over in the east hand. 4, 5 points. Do you want to pass the one diamond? I ask you. What do you think you should do? What do you think the robot did?
Alrighty, they've been quiet today.
Yeah, they have been. We need
Let's
some participation
get an
here.
answer.
Nobody dialed in, nothing going on.
Well, we didn't put the number out either.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, it's always in the emails. Any rate, I guess that they decided to go one heart, as though they had 6 points or more. Are you okay with that? Well, my feeling is you should have 6 points, but, or if, or ID, which means what, honey? ID?
ID. Oh boy, you're quizzing me on the acronyms according to Michael.
It depends.
It depends. Oh, I should have known that. What's wrong with me?
Yeah. So if you've got a king queen in a suit, let's say king queen third or fourth, something like that, or if you've got ace jack and some more, I'd say yeah, those are a good 5 points. Those are the 2, 1. And if you've got obviously tens and some things, that's nice. But yeah, I'm okay with them making that bid with a good 5 points. So if you say I always have to have 6 points or more, you know, bless you, I'm okay with that. But in this case, 1 diamond, and they went to 1 heart. And I'm now in the south hand and thinking, I normally, when they've got 18 points or more, I just like to be a snake in the grass. Oh, not a snake. I like to just sit quietly and see if they're going to bid too high. But in this case, I don't have any aces. We're all vulnerable on number 4. Man, I don't know. I just feel like I got to come in with a bid. Let's see. They haven't bid the club suit. The heart suit is to my right. So I've got king jack. And my queen third of diamonds may not be good, but I just felt like I'm going to come in here. I think maybe I could have just as easily have passed, but I ventured 2 clubs. Not sure I'm proud of it, but that's what I did this time. And then it went pass over by the west because they just have a double 10 of hearts, and I don't think they should rebid 2 diamonds, or should they? Yeah, I think it would have been good to rebid 2 diamonds. Don't you see why? Ace, king, jack 10, you have 100 honors in the suit, 4 honors in the suit. Play it like a 6-card suit. Rebid it. I think you should. So, at any rate, they did not bid 2 diamonds, and guess what happened in the north? My partner kind of woke up because they had a singleton diamond. They have got 6, 7 points, and oh, an extra club. I'm promising 5, so, you know, with 5 and 4, maybe I've got more than 5, a 9-card suit. Yeah, go to the level of the number of tricks, and if you've got 9 from 13, excuse me, yes, okay, then we should be able to go to at least the 3 level. Maybe not the 4 level, but maybe if we have to, depending on the vulnerability. So my partner goes 3 clubs and it passed out. I'm thinking, well, what did I get myself into without having any aces in my hand? And it turned out just fine and dandy, because here was the play. Lead the ace from the ace king. No, they like to lead kings from ace king, and we'll get to that later. Robots are very religious on that. And you can always ask your opponents, do you play ace from ace king or king from ace king? So they're absolutely guaranteeing the ace, or at least they would have the queen. And since I have the queen, that's not the case. Okay, they look at the dummy and they say, well, that's not the suit. And if they're playing suit preference plays, you know, playing a low 2 would say, I want a low ranking suit, but they don't play that, so they're not asking for a spade, which I think otherwise we would play the 9 of diamonds to say, I want you to come back with a high ranking suit, since obviously the dummy is going to be roughing the next trick. So they do switch to a club, and okay, they're going to take 2 for out there. They see the cross rough strategy I might be trying, so okay, that was the 5-4-2-2 as they expected, since I had to have 5. Nice play to go ahead and cut down some roughing power. And then I play the queen of diamonds, and they of course rough that. And I come back with the heart, and okay, That's fine. That wins. And another heart. And another heart. And another heart. So we were able to pitch one of the spades, because I'm thinking I don't have to pitch a diamond because I can always rough that one. So if the ace of the ace of spades is over with West, I want to just bear down to a singleton, not lose two. But it turned out it didn't matter. It was to the right, so I didn't gain a trick that way. And so, okay, we rough the last one, and in we go. So we made 10 tricks. So sure enough, the law of total tricks was happy with us. And that was good play by over here in West, where once they saw the dummy after playing the top diamond, they said, no, we're going to play the ace. Whenever you have an ace in the opponent's trump suit, you can play that and another when you want to. It's a very good combination to have. Know how to handle these aces. And that was number 4. Grace is like, come on, Michael. Keep or wrote. What?
Yep.
I'm not even sure which.
These are 12 hands, so.
What did I just do there? I saw a screen that I've never seen before. I don't know what I clicked on, but come on back here. Let's try again. Okay, here we go. Hand number, if I get the right click, hand number 5.
Okay.
And don't want the X's there. Okay, good. So north is once again the dealer, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 6, 4, 2, 1, and some people, they would bid 3 clubs with this. I don't like it when you've got an outside 4-card side suit with an honor. I think that's a bad thing. Third seat, fine, go ahead, especially if you're non-vulnerable, but no. You might be missing a lot of games in the major if you had missed a fit. So it should be a pass. And they do. My partner, I tell you, I have a good partner today. That robot is a good one.
Yep. I have to worry about her.
Yes. Okay, over in the east. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 high, although those jacks are kind of problematic in the rounded suits. But yeah, they're saying 1 diamond. All right, to moi in the south, we've got 7 plus 1 distribution for ace king 5 times is nice. King of that suit is worth another 3, and king queen normally 5. I discount 1 with king queen tight unless my partner bid the suit. I'm going to count it for 4. So 8 and 7, 15. Are you going to want to bid this one no trump? Or are you going to want to bid it 1 heart? Well, you do have king 4th in the suit. It would be, yeah, that club doubleton and the king queen tight is questionable. I went 1 heart. Over to the east hand, or west, I should say. West is, I don't see much happen here with queen 10 doubleton. A pass. To my partner. My partner is, okay, hearts. I've got some hearts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And singleton spade up to 11. Do you want to Q bid the diamond suit? Or do you want to go to 2 hearts? Or 3 hearts? What's the difference between if my partner Q bids the opponent's suit 2 diamonds versus bidding 3 hearts? Or they mean both the same to you? They shouldn't. You and your partner should not do that. In the ACBL, the American Contract Bridge League, and other bridge leagues say, no, you can't have 2 bids that mean the same thing. I mean, well, I just don't know. We've never talked about it. But they should have some different meanings. So if you play this as means one thing, then this should be something else for 3 hearts. At any rate, they bid 2 diamonds, and I know that's a Q bid showing. Some people say, well, it's an all-purpose Q bid. And they say, what is that? Well, it could be showing support, or it could be showing a lot of X's. Maybe it would belong in some high number of no trump. So after 2 diamonds, I said, okay, how many losers do I have? I have 1 loser in hearts, maybe not if my partner's got a 4-card suit, so I'm not sure if I have any losers there. I've got 2 in clubs, I've got 2 in diamonds, because we don't count anything after the first 3, and maybe 1 here. So I've got 5 or 6, even if I've got 6 loser, I think my partner's got 3 tricks. If they Q bid, they should have 3 tricks for me, not just 2. If they bid 2 hearts, I think they have 2. So I'm expecting at least 3. So if I've got 5 or 6 losers, I'm still going to go to game because my partner's got 6 take away 3. So 4 hearts is the contract in the south. Okay, fine. So here we go. Off in the play, and they play the 10 of spades from a long suit. Okay, seeing if they can get their partner a ruff. And they come back with an ace of diamonds, and their partner signals a 10. They play a second diamond, and okay, it was a 5-4-2-2 suit. So you didn't get a ruff this time. Good try. Okay, so I play a diamond, and I'm going to be roughing in, and I will rough high just to make sure it's no funny business. But I just know I had to. It was a 7 of hearts going up to the queen. Okay, so I'm playing back a heart, and oh, they showed out. So it was not what I was hoping. So let's see. I have 9. They had okay, all those are in the hearts are in the east, aren't they? I don't know if that club finesse is going to work because they've opened. Okay, let's go ahead and play it. Yep, sure enough, expected the king to be over there. They had an opening hand, and they come back with a heart, and okay, they got 2 for 1, and we rough in. No, you're not going to do that to me. You're trying to get my roughing power down, but I had 1 more trump left. It's always nice to have an extra 4th trump, an ace of clubs, and we are home free. We have our 10 tricks. So even though it was 3-1 in hearts, which happens 50% of the time, is that nice play by them, but no, they weren't able to stop us because we had an extra heart in entries. So, okay, I guess that we are ready for hand number, where are we up to, 6, Grace?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. No deal, number 6. Okay, on this hand, it is going to be east is the dealer and has a 5-4-2-2, not enough values. I in the south have a 5-4-2-2 myself. Let's take a look at the hand. 3, I think +1 with queen jack. I don't know, maybe it's just only worth 3, but I'm going to say a little more. 5 points -1 because I have king queen tight again. What's this? How come I'm dealt king queen of spades tight? Who's doing this to me? They're tempting me. My partner bid spades, yeah, then I would value it. And then in clubs, oh, I like that 10. Another 4 there. So 4-4-4 sounds like a golfer. It's like somebody's hit off on the wrong 4. 4. You ever hear that joke, honey?
Yes.
Tell us.
I'm not going to be able to repeat it all.
Oh,
I've heard
okay.
it, though. I don't play golf, so when you,
Okay.
when you don't play the game, you don't get the joke.
The visitor came to stay with some friends, and they said, we know we sleep at night, but we're down in the hall away, so we hope we won't, like, our talking or sleep be bothering you. And, oh, it'll be fine. So he gets up to go to the bathroom in the night, and he hears his golfing buddy, and he's thinking about his golf, and he's like, he hit it off the fairway, and he yells in his sleep, 4! Well, his wife liked to go to auctions, and she always wanted to win the bids, win, win, win. So she goes, 450!
Okay.
It's a pretty bad joke.
Yeah.
Okay, going back to the hands. So, yeah, we're opening 1 heart. I think that's what we were talking about. Gosh knows.
That's probably us in our sleep, actually.
It probably is, yes. Okay, so, oops, I'm just showing all 4 of them now. So, some people would overcall 1 spade with ace-10 5 times and an outside ace, and they would say that's enough. You might find a fit with your partner. And what do you think this robot did? They did. They said 1 spade. I'm okay with that. Over to the north. Well, you've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and extra trump. You know what they're going to do. Yeah, they're going to Q-bid the opponent's suit. 2 spades. Which says, you know, I have 3 or more tricks for you, partner. And I probably have 4 or more hearts, but I don't want to just go right to 4 hearts. So then it's a pass over by the east, and I'm once again doing my hand evaluation. Oh, I'm aceless hand again, but how many losers do I have? Well, I maybe have 1 loser in hearts since my partner is exuberant and showing help there. I may or may not have a loser in spades. Don't know. We'll say maybe 1. 2 in diamonds, and maybe 1 in clubs. You know, my partner's got points somewhere, so 2, 4, 6 losers take away 3 winners from my partner, gives me 3 losers, which sounds like 10 tricks to me. So I'm going to go 4 hearts. If they wouldn't have been 1 spade there, though, if it was like 1 heart, what would you do with this hand in the north? I guess you would hopefully do 3 hearts is the way you would show you have about 3 tricks, coincidentally. You would be strongly invitational, and that would get the same result. So either way, nice to think about different ways these can be bid. The opening lead was ace of spades, and I played the queen. Could have played the king, I suppose, either way, but they play again. Unprotected ace, good try. You're trying to get that rough. Okay, so I play a heart up to the ace. Let's see, are they 2-2 or 3-1? They were 2-2. Okay, fine. Club suit. Want to do something good on club suit, don't I? So I do a diamond up to the ace. A diamond back. Okay, am I trying to deplete a suit? What am I doing here? Why am I doing a club finesse? May fail to the lefty who bid 1 spade. Huh. Okay, a diamond, and I rough in, and I'm going to go back 1 trick. I played the 5, and I'm doing some loser plays. This is my bad board. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know if you're seeing what's happened here, but I'm going to talk about it. My fate is already sealed, but I just get worse here. So, okay, I play a heart, and I go up, and I say, well, I need to play a club. I'm missing the ace and the queen, and that worked. So I thought, well, that was good. And but man, I want to be back in the north hand. I don't have an entry. What have I done to myself? I should have really at least played a king here, and maybe it could have fallen a doubleton honor to drop the other way. I don't know, but I see now that I've cooked my goose, and so I'm just pitching a club, and yeah, nothing's good is going to happen. I got 9 tricks. How could I, like, this should have been a pianola. It should have played easily. Well, let's see where Michael went wrong. First off, you know, if the hearts break 2-2, you know, like, just rough 2. You know, if both the club finesses fail, if you don't guess it right, I did guess the first one right. The queen was over there, but just rough 2. So you've only got 2 losers that you're ever going to have in clubs if the trumps are 2-2. You got 1 loser in diamonds, and you could have 1 loser in spades, but there are some things that could be done. Okay, so once again, let's kind of take a look and see what happened. Not proud of this hand. Okay, so there's the ace of spades. Oh, I didn't go all the way back. Sorry. Ace of spades and another spade. And I know now that only the 10 of spades is out, and it's probably by left because they had 5. So it's the 5-4-2-2. And if they play the spade 10, then I can rough it and then promote the 9. I'm hopeful for that, but that's where I was getting sidetracked. So, okay, I play a heart and another heart. Fine, they were 2-2. If not, I could go back up there. But now, why aren't I just roughing these 2 clubs? You know, I can go ahead and play up, and if I misguess, I can be roughing those 2. But nope. That wasn't the way it was to be. I went up with ace of diamonds. I should be playing a club now. This is like, you can see these were winner plays here. The diamond was a loser play. Even if I guess it wrong, let's say, oh, I think that it's the king. Yeah, I will go down. But if I, like a lot of the field, just play the 10, because this person who showed points, right? Didn't they bid 1 spade? Yes. Then I am free. So at any rate, that was the one board that I was not proud of, but we got some catching up to do now, and I will. Okay, so I had a good start, and that board, I lost 8 imps, very painful, but we're going to get back on the horse, and so the next hand is for South is the dealer. Okay, got my game face on. Let's do it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One distribution is 9, 10, 11, 12. Some people pass this hand, and they did not get a result for passing this hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 high card points, but give your distribution point with that ace king 5 times, ace king jack 5 times for sure. So yes, open it 1 heart. So it goes 1 heart, if I can write that down. And then it's some 1 spade overcall. They like to overcall 1 spade, don't they? This hand, yeah, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1 distribution. Sure, go ahead, do it. Over to my partner in the north. Is this deja vu, Grace?
Deja vu, vu's jade.
They're Q-bidding the opponent's suit. It seems like every hand. There's 2 spades. Yeah, you've got 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 4 triple 3. But you do have 3 hearts. This is not quite the 4 heart hand we had before. So, but I guess they do have 3 tricks, but isn't that interesting? 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I might have gone, well, I guess it depends on what method you're playing, but I would think maybe 2 no trump with that hand. But you do have 3 hearts. It's a hard hand to bid, so they Q-bid. In this case, I'd say it's an all-purpose Q-bid, and I'm fine with that. So sometimes it doesn't promise you necessarily have 4 trump. But you had no easier bid. Anyway, so then a pass over by east. And now it's us. It's all depends on your bid here, south. What you gonna do? Well, we're going to take a look at our losers. We can count our loser trick counts. What's that, Grace?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad boy, huh? That's moi. Okay, so I've got 2 losers in clubs. In diamonds, I've got 2 losers. In spades, I've got 3 losers. And in hearts, I may have 1, but I'm hoping my partner's got something there. But I count this as 7 losers, don't you? So I need more than 3 tricks from partner if I've got 7. I need 4 tricks from my partner so that I only have 3 losers, because 13 from 3 leaves 10. I need 10 tricks to make a game. So no, I just want to sign off if I can. If my partner's got some extra, good. I'm just giving you my best information. So 1 heart that some people passed, 1 spade, 2 spades, questionably. I'm just going to, no, I just soon sign off on my side. If I had some extras, I could go ahead and say, I'm going to bid another suit. I could have bid 3 diamonds, which says, can you help me in the diamond suit? But I'm not sure what my partner's going to do on that. So I'm just going to say 3 hearts. And my partner's like, yeah, I didn't have a lot of extras. I've got a 4 triple 3. I've got the ace king. And my clubs might be good for you, Michael. So, okay, the opening lead was a spade. 4th best spade from queen 10, 8, 7. All right. Win it with a king in the dummy in the north. And I play, I don't finesse it. I go up with the king. Why did I do that? Well, because it could be a singleton queen over by lefty. And if it's a 4-1 with a singleton queen, then I don't want to let them get a trick. So I'm going to do a finesse the second time around with ace, king, jack. And I do have entries to the north hand, and that was why I did that. Okay, so a 6 of clubs. They win it with the ace. All right. Do they have the queen or not? I don't know. Okay. But they come back with a diamond. We win it with our king. And good, the ace of diamonds was on side, or the underled the ace, either which I am very happy with. That was a nice treat. All right, we play another club, and I went up with the king. Now, if I was desperate, if I had bid up to 4 hearts, I would realize I would have to take the club finesse, and it would have worked, and we would have actually made 4. Nobody bid this out of all the 27 tables. If they got to 3 hearts, that's where they stopped. But yeah, if we somehow ended up in 4 hearts, I would have had to take it and it would have made. So, but I'm just playing safety play here. Okay, so a heart back. This time I do try the finesse and it does work. So it was 3-2 against me with the queen being on side to the east. Play the ace. Don't need to do any roughing in the dummy. And K, we take the ace and we play a spade back. Let them have it. Another spade. Might as well just pitch a diamond. Club, pitch in a diamond, and we have the last 2 tricks. So we made our 9 tricks. Could have made 10. if we would have played that club finesse if we had to. But nope, we just want to get our game. And that was, let's see, worth 3 imps on that one. So we're back in the hunt again after that nasty board number 6. Number 8. And I'm going to keep it moving, Grace. Okay, hand number 8, Wes is the dealer, and let's get all 4 hands. Nothing by the west to bid, up to the north. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you got nice majors, but just pass for now. You're going to come back, though, next bid, aren't you? Over by east, a pass, and moi in the south. Oh, boy. I've got a hard one to bid. Look at all those honors in the majors. This is, Bernice, this is the one we've been speaking about here. Or Molly, too, is it? Yeah, gosh. 8 points here, and 7 plus 1 in the clubs. And a singleton king, I don't know, maybe 2, and 4 for the ace of spades. Man, 8 and 8, 16, 18, 22. Do you open 2 clubs? I don't. Looks like we're heading for 3 no trump with this hand when you got all these cards in the minor. But it's an awkward hand. How many W's are in the word awkward?
2.
Yeah, what? 2. WKW? What kind of like English word is that? Awkward. Anyway, do you want to open 1 club and then maybe reverse to diamonds? Some people might just say, I'm just going to open 2 no trump or something like that. Or maybe open 3 no trump. And your partner, you hope they don't transfer, which they do, right? They always transfer the suit that you have a singleton in. So anyway, I opened it 1 club. Yeah, maybe everybody will pass out, then I'm happy. So 1 club, and then my partner bids, sure, 1 spade. When you got 5, 5, you always start with the higher ranking. And now I come back with 2 diamonds, which I went to a higher level. I broke into the 2 level, right? I started at the 1 level. Now I came back in the 2 level and a higher ranking suit. I did a reverse, which says I have 17 points or more, partner, and I do not want you to pass. So 1 club, 1 spade, 2 diamonds. My partner's, oh, like that. So would you say bid 2 hearts? Well, they went 2 spades. Not sure. I would agree with that. But normally it's a 6-card suit, and I realize in this situation is that where I was the bully, I forced them to make another bid. But I think 2 hearts with 5 of them would have been the bid, even with 4 of them. But they went 2 spades, and okay, then I said 4 spades. Maybe they knew I had a singleton king. You think the robots can do that? No, they don't know that. So anyway, I said, okay, hopefully you got a 6-card suit, but I did force you to bid. And that's where we're going to play it. So moving right along. Lead, and this is playing in the north. You have to kind of, when you're playing online, to get your mind is, okay, the north hand is me. The south hand, which I normally am, is this time it's the dummy. I got to play from the north hands to declare. Okay, so they led a heart away from 4. So, okay, 1 with the singleton king. Hoo-hoo! And we play an ace, because we got split ace queen. Play a spade. Do I go to the 9 or do I go to the queen? I don't know. I went to the 9. And that was a good play. You can say I get over tricks here. And okay, so a diamond up to the ace. Okay. And a spade. And we get that last spade out of there. Turns out if I would have had some other plays, like playing the top 2 clubs, I could made an even 1 more trick. But yeah, I'm just okay with this. And so an ace of hearts, playing the jack of hearts, and okay, they've got that trick, and then we get the 9 of hearts, and a spade, and a heart, and a club to the ace and the king, and we've got 11 tricks. How do you make 12 tricks, you ask? Well, coming up, coming up, coming up. Up. 1 trick back. one more. There it is. Rather than playing the spade, if I play the ace of clubs, you know, and still get an entry back to my hand, then that's how we get one more trick by the promotion play. Okay, we're on number, that was 8, up on 9. Pretty quiet today, isn't it?
Very quiet today.
Okay, so on number 9, it is, let's see, north is the dealer, and it is 4, 7, 8 points. They pass. Over in the east hand, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a pass. In the south hand, hey, I must have some values here somewhere. I'm going to open one diamond. I don't have any aces, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this is 12 points. No, I'm not real proud of this hand, so that is one diamond. Over in the west hand, west is a passeroonie, 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you have no suit to bid. You got the intrigue that I bid diamonds when you've had ace queen, so this time you don't have the shape. If you had a 5-card suit that was higher than diamonds, I'll bet you'd be jumping in with some honors in that suit, but not here. Okay, over to my partner in the north is bidding 1 heart. And back to us in the south. Oh, did somebody come in before that? Yeah. What happens after 1 heart? There's a double. What? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why are you doubling? Well, you've heard the red suits, and you have the black suits, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points and making a double. This is kind of odd, isn't it, that they would make a double, especially when righty bid hearts and you got 5 of them. You know, I'd say if you had like more in the black suits, fine. You could even bid 1 no trump, you know, when you're a passed hand, and then you bid 1 no trump. When they both bid, it says I have the other suits, the sandwich no trump, but in this case, weird. So after hearing the double, you know, I don't let that slow me down. I'm just going to bid 1 no trump, and I cannot make a redouble because I don't have 3 hearts. Otherwise, the support redouble could come in. So okay, after 1 no trump, what happens next is over here. They bid 3 clubs. I said, you want me to bid something, partner? I will bid something. So not 2 clubs, but 3 clubs. And it's like, okay, the auction's going to pass out. We'll let that go. So that's where we're going to play it. So, okay, it's a king of hearts. And we just play low. Then a club. They come back with a club. And I went with the king. And I said, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and weaken their trumps. They play a spade up to the ace, spade back, and we can see what they're trying to do. A club and a heart to our queen. The queen of spades. Good, that's working. A diamond, that's theirs. Ace of diamonds. Another diamond, which they ruff. And the spade is good, and the heart is not good. So they made their 9 tricks, and that was a flat board. No big deal there. Some tables, everybody passed out, so they would have got a better board. I think my hand is a little bit better than pass out. Don't you agree? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you have some quackers in the majors, but at any rate, they had some lucky bids over. That's it. They had lucky bids. Okay. Hand number 10, I think we're at. Hope you guys are having a good time here so far, and we've got some interesting boards coming up. Let's see. There's 10. Okay, so number 10, the dealer is going to be East, and East says, you know, I've got an 8-card suit. I'm going to bid 4 hearts. With a 4-card side suit to the jack. Yeah, maybe. 3, 4, 5. Oh, 7-card suit? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7-card suit. And they said, you know, everybody's vulnerable. I just don't really care. It's kind of unusual, isn't it, that they would do that? But that's how the robot, apparently, the algorithm said they could do it. So I don't know. I think a 4-card side suit, maybe. But isn't that interesting? Ace, Queen, 10, and Jack 4 times in spades. Okay, so in the south, man, what are we going to do here? I have 4, 5 high card points, another 4, and another 6. But oh, I've got 2 distributions here and 1 distribution here. So just high card points, 15. With distribution points, 18. I like this Jack 10-9 too, by the way. Man, I don't think we're going to get rich if we let him play it. I'm going to be where, Molly, what do I do? Do we take some chances? Bernice, what do you think? Well, I came up with a bid. Do you know what it is? 4 no trump. And the robots, this is part of the methods they play on the Ginsburg Intelligent Bridge, GIB. It means to say it's like a unusual no trump. It says, I'm not going to play it in 4 no trump. It says I have the minors. And that's exactly what I have. I have 6-5 in the minors. So I said, partner, I want you to bid one of the minors. I don't want to let him play it in 4 no trump. So the question is, what is a takeout? Takeout's normally implying the other major. No, I do not want you to play the other major. Yeah, I see my partner does have 6, but no, if I bid a double, my partner is going to certainly go to 4 spades. Not what I'm looking at. My hand, I want you to bid a minor. So over in the north hand, once you hear that I have the minors, what do you think they went to? Well, they're not going to do clubs. They're going to do diamonds. Only a singleton club. It's a queen. That's a good card. So they bid, do you think 5 diamonds? No, they went 6 diamonds. It's like, wow, be careful what you ask for. You may get it. So, okay, partner. Well, this will be interesting. So here we go. 6 diamonds, and drum roll, please. Here we go. The opening lead is the ace. And another heart's going to be coming, and I got the king. So do I duck the next time, or do I rough it? Well, my diamonds, I've got, thank goodness, my partner's got the king, and the 10-9. So if they're 3-1, we still should be okay. But man, I'm going to have to do some roughing on clubs or something. Am I going to promote the spade? How many entries do I have? Inquiring minds must know. And since time is short, I'm going to just show you how it was played. They then played the little, and I thought, I think they're going to have another one. I think it should be a 7. What is it? 7, and then we have 6 left, and I just had a singleton. So I think they have another one. And they had 3 because it wasn't actually 8 hearts as I expected. They only had 7. So yeah, I'm glad I ducked that. And pitching a club may not really matter because I'm probably going to have to promote the suit anyway. But hey, maybe there will be 5 or 6 against me. I don't know. All right. So at any rate, we got to do some planning here. So we got to have to do at least 1 round of diamonds. And should we try another one? Okay. And they, sure enough, they showed out as you would have expected from the east hand. And I'm going to play a spade up to the ace. And I could play a couple rounds of spades, and maybe the jack will fall with 3. Or maybe I should just be playing my lefty for the king of clubs and do what's called a roughing finesse. I said, yeah, I'm going to do the roughing finesse. So I'm going to play 1 more round of diamonds. Oh, no, this is a different hand, I guess. Okay. Then I play the ace. And then, this is the roughing finesse now. Okay, and then the club. And club. Oh, they're out now, aren't they? Okay, club. And sure, rough in when they go up. There's the roughing finesse part. So they finally won the king. And now we can take the spades, which we don't really need. So I hope you see the concept here. The concept is that if you play the king for the hand that didn't bid 4 hearts on the side suit, then you can go ahead and just start playing the clubs, and if they do go up with the king, then you can rough it at that time. If they don't rough it, you just keep playing more of the club suits out. So that was good. So that was 6 diamonds for 10 imps. There were maybe a handful of the 20-some players that found that, but most did not. And some did bid it, and they went down because they thought, oh, they can somehow promote these black suits. But you can see that it turned out there were 4 spades over here. So if you're hoping that there were 3 spades with these distributional hands, I don't think it's necessarily going to be jack third. So I think the roughing strategy turned out to be the best this time. Okay, I think we have 2 more hands left. Load 11. Grace is saying, come on, Michael. Let's finish this off. Sorry, honey, this is taking a little longer today.
I might have to bid farewell early. I have an appointment.
Oh, sure. We understand. So, okay, so we're on hand number 11. And the auction is going to go as follows. I'm just going to show them down here. So South is the dealer. And I started, well, I got to say my points, right? We've got 9 and 5 and 3 and a singleton. So got a nice hand. Do not bid 1 no trump with this. Some people bid 1 no trump at some point later. But you can start off with a diamond or a club. I don't know if you have a strong preference. I started with 1 diamond so that I can rebid my clubs, even if I have to do it at the 3 level. I think that's a better way to do it. But if you think it's reversible, fine. But you should have more cards in your first suit. But if you say, but my clubs are so good, it plays like an extra one, I won't argue with you. Okay, so 1 diamond, and they were going to bid 1 diamond over here if I bid 1 club, but now they can't, so now they're forced to pass. My partner bids 1 spade. Look at that, 5, 5, 2, 1. Start with the higher 5 ranking suit. Comes back to me, and now I'm going to bid 2 clubs. Yeah, I could have 10, 11, 12 points. I could have 18. At 19, I have to do 3 clubs. My partner now does 2 hearts. Good. So it's showing 5 here or more and 4 or more here. And sure enough, they had 5, 5. So when I hear that 2 hearts, I go 4 hearts. And I think that's the best way to bid it. Some people did not bid it that way, and they got a better result because they got different leads. I'm going to cover that fairly quickly, but I find this very interesting. So, okay, you've heard the diamond bid, and you decide to lead the ace of diamonds. Very smart. And another diamond. Okay. And so, okay, I play a heart. I can see what's going on here. Don't want to get my diamonds roughed. So it was a heart up to my 10, and that worked. The queen was on side, thank goodness. They went up with the ace. But they play another diamond. Very good lead and continuation there. I don't like it. Why am I excited? All I can say is, partner.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was good play. Did you see how they did that? Ace of diamonds, then another diamond. Well, okay. All right, so that aggressive active lead worked out very well for them, and I can see we're going to go down 1. So we'll just do the best we can here. But that ace of spades by West is not going away, is it? There it was. So, okay, we were down 1, and I won't spend a lot of time on that, but I want to show you what happens on different bidding. It caused different lines of play. Now, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can write down here what the line of play was here by some others. Well, we'll see the line of play. Do I show what it was? Well, here's one of them. There's some pretty odd bidding here, if you ask me. So after 1 club, and then it went 1 diamond, and then it went 1 spade, and this person rebid 2 no trump. Well, I think you should have better than just a singleton spade. And then this person, went 3 hearts, and this person went 4 hearts. So bidding it this way, for some reason, it caused the robot to think entirely different about the line of play. Now we see the ace of diamonds, that little plus there means that is the setting play. And with my normal bidding, the correct bidding, I would assert, rather than coming back with 2 no trump with a singleton. So they led the ace of diamonds, even though, look at East, played a high signal, says continue that suit partner. The robot says, no, I must just take my aces while I can. Then they play the ace of hearts, and then they play the ace of spades. Well, how about that? It's like, now you play the diamond, but it's too late. So Yeah, because now I can come with a heart, and it's going to make it. And if that wasn't bad enough, I think they made 4. They're one of the few tables that made 4. And here's another way it was bid, and they got even one more trick. So watch the opening leads again. Ended up in 4 hearts with some really weird bidding, and led with the ace of hearts this time and the ace of diamonds. This time they played low. They didn't even play the 8, and they played another diamond. Well, but you can see once the ace is gone, the way it's played is different, and so they end up making 5. So yeah, I've got to agree with you sometimes, Bernice, is that sometimes it's what do they call it in tic-tac-toe? A cat's game. Well, that time that was odd bidding, and they got lucky. So, okay, but I don't think we did poorly on that board. Let's see, how did we do? No, I think we were okay in that hand. So hand number 12. Oh, I take that back. I think we had a good board there. So, okay, number 12. The bidding is 1 spade by Old Westy. And my partner says pass. And 3 diamonds. I'm going to spend a tad of time on this one. This is very interesting. Bid here. It is, you know, a lot of you are playing Bergen raises and other things, flower bids, I guess. But yeah, this is where you're saying on the Bridge Base Online, the Ginsburg Intelligent Bridge version of 2/1, they're saying this is invitational with a good diamond suit. You've got 9 to 11. Got one too many there, don't I? 9 to 11 HCP. And you have 6 plus in the minor, or the diamond suit. And you obviously don't have more than 2, 0 to 2 in their partner's spade suit. So it comes to me, and I just feel like I got singleton diamond, and I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 hearts. And I'm just not going to sell out. I'm going to bid 3 hearts. It's a risky bid because why? I think, yeah, north-south is vulnerable. I'm not so sure about my spades, right? That's not looking very good. But if my partner has some hearts, I think we have a chance. It's a good bid, this 3 diamond bid. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Most people won't understand it unless you have a very good partnership agreement, knowing when to use it. But either it's to play or invitational for game. Obviously, it must be in the diamond suit. Okay, so we're in 3 hearts. It passed out. And it turned out to be, worked out very well. So they led the ace of diamonds, played another diamond, and we were 2-1, so I'm roughing in. And we're down to 4-4. We were 5-4. So do they have 2-2 or 3-1 in the hearts is the big question. I go up to the ace, the queen falls. That makes me feel better. So now I can play back. And yes, it was a 2-2. But I'm worried about this club suit. If they're 4-1 against me in clubs, this is not going to be good. And I can see that I'm going to have some problems on the spade suit here since they haven't led that. So they, sure enough, play the spade, and the finesse fails, of course, and they play again. Fine. I can rough one. And I have clubs. Please don't be 4-1. That 25%, actually 28%, 1 in 4 chance. So I play it. Are they going to fall 3-2? Yes, they have 2-2, so they fell 3-2. They get 1, and then we can do a cross rough at the end. So we did make our 9 tricks, and that was worth 5 imps. So I guess the result is that I don't know, I had 30-some imps, which was definitely up in the top position. I was very sad about that one part where I was careless, but fortunately some other nice things happened to make up for it. So when you're playing there, sometimes the opponents will get some lucky bids, lucky plays, and so there is a certain amount of risk reward in this game, Bernice and the rest of you out there. But I hope that you found some of these hands were profitable for you. You can go back and look at some more, ask some questions if you have. But that is it today on Saturday, We're going to have our more thinking bridge coming back to you from some great hands from some of the great bridge teachers. I know I got some Eddie Cantor's hand, and maybe get some Marty Bergen or maybe some Mike Lawrence. I'm not sure who. We're going to see if we can do some adaptations on some of those hands. So I look forward to seeing those of you who are the BridgeHands Ultra and Premium members tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. Enjoyed this. And as always, thanks for coming. Happy trails. Peace out. Bye for now. Happy trails to you until we meet.